Hey everyone, Ark Nova here.
And Focusio.
Being back to some more Let's Play the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Maybe, I guess, that's where we're at. I don't know. Yeah, no, this game actually got killer stellar reviews. Like, it's a lot of people's Game of the Year contender. Somewhere far away, someone is calling for me. Kadua? No, not her. That's... Or is it her after all? She's the same, but different. That's right, I promised. I made her a promise, and this time I'm going to keep it. I have to keep my promise. There's no way I'm going to break it this time. So we're gonna need you to be like super on the ball with notations, because I want to make each ending a short.
Oh, okay.
So we're probably not going to be reaching any endings anytime soon, I would imagine, because some people say like you have to go for like between like 30 to all 100 days for different endings, for only some slight changes in dialogue. I'll start this war all over again if that's what it takes. And I'll fight. I have to fight. 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 I jolted up right in bed, throwing off my covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat and my heart was racing like I just woken up from a nightmare.
Was it just a dream?
I couldn't remember exactly what kind of dream it had been, but it had left its mark on me all the same. My throat was hoarse as if I'd been yelling over and over again, and my heart was pounding. Not with fear or panic, but something closer to a burning resolve. What happened? Why can't I remember? Well, whatever it was, I'm wide awake now. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. It's red now.
It is.
The title's different.
Yep.
To show we're on back in time route. I got out of bed and slowly made my way toward the door. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. It's me. In spite of everything, I'm still me, right? It's the same face I see in the mirror every morning, but somehow something about it seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore.
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino.
We don't know anymore.
What am I doing?
Oh, that's new. That didn't happen the first time he did that. He just absorbed himself. Oh, he got all the memories, okay.
Where am I? Who am I?
Struggling to make sense of the images flooding into my mind, I staggered outside. Everything was how I remembered it. The rooftop, the plain prefab huts that served as our rooms. And, of course, the wall of undying flames surrounding the school. Having lost them once before, seeing them again was almost comforting, encouraging.
No
even.
doubt about it. It works. This is...
The past.
I did it. I've traveled back in time.
Indeed. That fact slowly started to sink in. This was really
This
happening.
time I won't mess things up. I'll keep my promise. Nothing is going to stop me this time.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll protect the ones I hold dear. And we'll all go to the satellite together. I won't let things play out the way they did before.
Is that the moon? Right on cue, I felt a presence behind me. His presence. I could finally hear the strange boy's voice. The way I was now, he could communicate directly with the cryptoglobin in my blood.
You're wrong. It's not the moon. That's the artificial satellite humanity's survivors fled to. Huh? You wanted to see if I could understand you, right? Well, I can. Give it a try. You can really hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. My cryptoglobin is strong enough now. I used a little of your power to come here from the future.
My power? The future?
I know, it's a lot to take in. You don't have to believe me right away. But it's true. I absorbed your cryptoglobin and came back. To try again. To redo these 100 days. And make things better.
You're right. It is a lot, but I believe you. Really? Just like that? Siray keeps me informed about what's going on, but I know he's kept my existence a secret from you. I doubt you'd be this calm if it were really your first time seeing me. You're even able to talk to me in this form. That alone is enough for me to believe what you're saying is true. Thanks. That'll make things a lot easier. It also explains the irregularity I sensed a little while ago. An irregularity? I'm not sure how to explain it. I felt a kind of pulse, I suppose. Then my body got hot and feverish. It was like my cryptoglobin had suddenly been supercharged. If that's true, then I put my hand over my chest to feel my own heartbeat. That violent pulsing, it felt the same as before I left. I think I might have come back with all my powers intact. It's not just your memories. Your cryptoglobin was also carried over from the previous timeline. In that case, what I felt before is probably my cryptoglobin resonating with yours. Resonating? Yes, sensing a power equal to its own must have stimulated it. You're saying your powers got stronger just because I'm here? I'm only guessing. Even I don't know very much about how cryptoglobin works. But if it can send your consciousness back in time, I don't think it's out of the question for it to cause a reaction in other users. The flow of time is by nature to blah blah blah. We've already seen that. You're probably right. In the future, you told me something similar. I did? Interesting. But assuming your arrival is what stimulated my cryptoglobin, I don't think I'm the only one to benefit from its effect. The other members of the Special Defense Unit should have felt it too. Almost like our powers are syncing up. So everyone else is stronger now too. That's unexpected, but I guess it's a good thing. We're all on the same side after all. But I still don't understand what you're doing here. It must be important if you'd subject yourself to 100 days of war all over again. Just what happened in the future you come from?
Fucked up, dude.
It's a long story. Before I get to that, can you tell me how far I've come back? What day is this? It's the day after you were all brought here. Day 2 out of 100. Day 2. What happened here the first time around? I felt like there was something important, but... What are you doing out here anyway? There must be a reason you appeared. Oh, of course. I almost forgotten all this excitement. I needed to ask you something. That's why I created this avatar and went looking for someone to talk to. What did you want to ask me about? Have you seen Siray? He comes to the defense room to talk to me every night, but he didn't show up today. Huh? Siray? Of course. That's what's so important about our second day here. Yeah, okay.
Hey.
That was when Siray disappeared, right after promising to tell us the truth about the war. This is the night Ato kills Siray. He does what? We have to find them. We might still be in time to stop it. Alright, if Siray's in danger, I won't ask questions. I'll help you look for him. It's not easy for me to maintain this form, but it sounds like there are more important things at stake. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll let you know as soon as I find anything. Blah, 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 blah. That's you.
That is.
The ghost boy disappeared into thin air, as if he'd been swallowed up by his own flames. If I can protect Siray, the future is bound to change. I have to stop Ato. I won't let him mess everything up this time. Before beginning my search, I headed to the war room. Whatever happened next, I was going to need my infuser. Okay, I'm ready to take on Ato. Now I just have to find him. Back in my timeline, he said he called Siray out to discuss something. Where was it again? I think he said the schoolyard. Yeah, I think he said the schoolyard. Or the entrance hall, rather. Nope. Vents room?
we have to talk to the Duplo first? Since he's in the hallway.
No, he doesn't have an icon. He said,
Oh, okay.
like, Ato said he called him out somewhere. I can just skip over
I
that.
feel like it would have been the roof if...
No, he called Siri out somewhere. I honestly cannot remember where he said he called him out to. Was it the cafeteria? Where did he say he called him to? Infirmary? No. I can't remember where he said he called him to. I have it on the video.
Oh, that's true.
You didn't need to get spoiled by things.
Oh no, I just looked it up based off of the thing.
Okay, well, don't do that.
Okay, I won't do that.
Alright, so to the gym.
Oh, maybe that's not it.
War room, infirmary, leisure.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, okay,
Oh,
there's
there we go.
the guy. I flung the rope to the gym and charged aside, afraid of what I might find.
Takumi,
Ah,
what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Me? Oh, I just...
You told Sirei there was something you wanted to discuss alone after sleeping hours.
What?
He's taught you how to use Hemo Anima, and you've used this conversation to get him to relax around you. Now you're planning to take advantage of his dropped guard to destroy him before he has a chance.
Huh.
Destroy me! What are you thinking, Atsuki? You'll never be able to defeat the invaders without me. Besides, did you forget what I told you earlier? You got a bomb in you I can detonate whenever I want. That won't matter so long as he takes you out in one hit. He can always come back with the Revival-Matic. You know, you're right. I can't believe I didn't think of that. But why would you want to kill me anyway? I was going to tell you the truth tomorrow. I'm being nice. If I die, you won't have a clue what's going on here, and having no leader will make your battles even harder. That's exactly what he wants, but I won't let that happen this time. This time? Takumi, what's gotten into you? This is all a big misunderstanding. I wasn't really going to harm Siri. I just wanted to threaten him a little, to make sure he wasn't lying. I mean, he says we're fighting a war to decide the fate of all humanity. If that's true, then you want to sabotage it and guarantee humanity is destroyed. Isn't that right? What? You want humanity to be destroyed? What are you talking about? Why would I want to do something so horrible? Don't try to deny it. I know how you see us as unsightly, freakish, eerie monsters. What? And you think you've been chosen as some kind of savior who will rid the planet of our vile species? No use hiding it, Ato. I know everything. You hate humanity? I don't understand. How? I've never told anyone about any of that, not even once. So how?
You
How-
know about all this, Takumi?
If you want to blame somebody, blame your future self. You laid it all out in a lengthy monologue. What? It's the future. That's right. I come from a future where you sabotaged this academy. I came back to fix it, to stop you. So it's not just your appearance. You're actually crazy too. Well, I have to say, this is a disappointment. I was so sure you'd be the easiest one to deceive. What a pity that I'll have to kill you first. I'm ready for you this
I'm
time.
going to stop you and change the future.
Yeah. Rick rolling all that. Do, 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 never gonna give you up.
What are you talking about, Takumi? So it's not just your appearance. You're actually crazy, too. It doesn't matter. You can try to stop me, but you don't stand it. I just felt a surge in my hemoanima.
What? Your hemoanima.
Time to test it on you. Prepare to die, vile human!
Alright. Alright. Now dying should give you things, right?
You're in the way!
And now dying should give me an ending.
It's
I
over.
would imagine. The route where Takumi couldn't take Eito down? Absorb the baby's cryptic globin, transform Takumi's Crimson Assault skill to Azure Blitz. Piercing effect capable of killing distant enemies.
It's all right. That all you got?
You're in the way!
Not like this.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
That would have been a perfect ending to get you used to the fact there's a bajillion endings. Is just that Takumi fails to stop Eito ending.
What are you talking?
What?
Yeah. Takumi Shimino dies, blah, blah, blah.
Let's do this.
Here we go!
Good to go.
And this is why I put it all in the hymn basket.
Yep. I was stupid.
Yep.
I've got this.
Oh, it's literally
Let's
just
do
telling me to
this.
fucking just instantly Azure Blitz him.
One last strike.
Oh, his sword looks cool now.
Oh,
It was fucking cool. Bah.
victory. Yay.
Impossible. How can you be so much stronger than me? That was really something, Shimino. When did you get so strong? I mean, you did okay in yesterday's battle, but you're on a whole other level now. It's only been 1 day since then. What happened to you? Only 1 day. Maybe that's how it seems to you, but for me, it's been so much longer. I've already spent a full 100 days with you, Eito. I never even guessed at your true nature until it was too late.
Everything we did, everything we sacrificed, it was all for nothing. All because of you.
Where's all this coming from, Shimino? What's going on with
I
you?
think I can explain, Sirei.
I gave him power 100 days later, and it was awesome. Another voice joined in the conversation, speaking directly into my head at the same time. He appeared. What the? Eito really did betray us. It's just like you said, Takumi. You made some kind of avatar out of Undying Flames? I didn't know you could do that. I was worried when you didn't come to the defense room. Well, it's more than that, really. I wanted to see the people who are fighting to protect me up close at least once. Can you hear him too, Sirei? That's right. He can only communicate via hemo-anima telepathy, but I've got equipment built into me to receive those signals. Now, you said you could explain all this. Yes, you might have trouble believing Takumi, but it will probably mean more coming from me. The Ghost Boy went on to tell Sirei everything I've told him when I arrived in this timeline. Naturally, the little creature was taken aback. Who wouldn't? You used hemo-anima to travel through time. Now that you mentioned, Aotsuki did say he felt a sudden surge of power back there. It seems to be a side effect of Takumi's arrival here. Well, butter my biscuits. I never expected anything like this to happen. Just goes to show you we haven't even scratched the surface of what Cryptoglobin can do. What are you all talking about? Where did this fiery monster come from? All that stuff about the future, is it really true? What have you done, Takumi? You don't need to know that. You'll only try to use anything I tell you against me anyway. It's over, Ato. I won't let you destroy humanity. You're going to kill me then? Is that what you're saying? You seem like such a nice guy, too. You must really hate me. What did I do to deserve such malice, Takumi? Think about it. I haven't actually done anything. Are you really going to take my life because of something you think I might do? There's no might about it. You'll definitely mess things up if I don't stop you. I know you well enough to be sure of that. It's not like anything I can say will change your mind about humanity, can it? You're right. There's no changing who I am. You're all just unsightly monsters. That's a firm, immutable truth. As long as I live, I'll never stop hating your whole vile species. I've got to say, you two are full of surprises, both of you. How an outlier like you ended up here is a real mystery, Outski. The desire to eliminate humanity is totally antithetical to our mission here. I'll have to look into how such an error could have occurred. Now that I know all of this, there's no use preserving you anymore. Sarah's eyes flashed red. Bleep. Huh? What did you just do? I erased his DNA from the Revival-Matic. Alright. So Ato can't be revived anymore? Exactly. All that's left is for you to execute him and everything will be back on track. So, I'm doing this. I'm killing Ato before he can do any harm. Wait, Takumi, I won't try to stop you, but take a moment to think about this. You said you came back so you could change the future. What kind of future do you want to create? And is killing him the only way to achieve it? It might not be the only way, but it's my way. It's the way I'm doing it. I have the choice of whether or not I kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
True.
I'm killing him.
You were gonna leave him dead.
I was gonna leave him dead. Oh, sorry, couldn't find him. The future I want. Oh, you should absolutely kill him. Leave him alive and we'll have no kind of future at all. He's an enemy of all humanity, just like the invaders. He doesn't deserve your pity. Right. I'm inconvenient for you, so just get rid of me. Isn't that how humans have made it this far? Damn right. And we're gonna keep on going. Apex species! Humanity! Humanity! Ignore the fact that you'll be taking innocent life for your own selfish purposes. If it's for humanity's sake, then anything goes, isn't that right? Humanity! Ato's not about to change his mind. He's still just as much of a threat as ever. And I know better than anyone the kind of terrible things he's capable of. But I can't deny that this Ato hasn't done any of that yet.
To me, it doesn't matter. He already has the malice, and he doesn't really care about changing it. So
yep,
okay,
and he's not an invader. He's a human being, just like me. Is killing this version of him really the right thing to do? This has to be my decision. I'm done with letting others control my fate. I'm gonna control your fate. That's why I came back in the first place, to create a new future on my own terms. Whatever path I choose here, I have to be prepared to see it through. It's time to make my choice. From now on, the story will diverge greatly depending on Takumi's decisions. You'll be able to come back and explore other choices later. Now decide Ato's fate. Like, obviously, I'm killing that bitch. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Victory. Revenge.
He was always creeping on me in the other timeline. I wanted him dead way before he even betrayed me.
That's true, too. Fucking...
That's right. Just like the Undying Flames boy said, I came back so I could change the future. If I let Ato live, history might repeat itself. If I don't want that to happen, then my choice is clear. I need to end his life here and now. I'd say Saz, but I'm not.
Nope. Not about this.
I don't care how helpful he was in future battles.
Somebody has to do it.
Well, actually, doing this, we now have our axe girl now that she'll fucking...
Yeah, she'll go fuck it up.
Yeah, she'll fuck it up. Fucking, we don't use that.
It'll be hard to use her, though, because she has to get 3 kills per round to get that attack plus 3. But yeah, well, we got her back now.
Yeah, we got her back. Fucking fuck you,
This
Ato.
is it.
Yeah.
You're finished.
We might actually be able to save Mofo.
Maybe.
That would be cool if we could save Mofo.
And we get his power too. Sweet. Easy peasy. Suddenly I found myself walking to my room. It was almost like I was running or something.
Oh,
There we go.
Whoa.
Okay. There's our So you know how I showed you that oh, the 100-line O2.
Ah.
So you know how I showed you. So you know how Daybreak did it. We had this kind of thing in Daybreak.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even showing us every day we've had diverging choices.
Ah, okay.
So
I should probably still write it down though. So I think I'm going to.
Okay.
Let me put it in my notes. So.
So here's okay. Yeah, so Daybreak is a game from the Trails series, Brian. Very awesome RPG. Alright, so here's Last Defense Academy.
Oh!
Everything was just a straight line.
Yep.
Like everything's just a straight line all up until the end. Then I hit Y and we get Last Defense Academy 2. This is where we get our diverging choices.
Got it. Okay.
And I can actually choose
1 second.
day 2. Which it actually also does, like, mark for me.
That's true. So we killed Ato, because fuck him.
I mean, it's also going to show us, like, what we did. Because here we have kill Ato.
Yeah.
Decision right here.
We probably do get something for saving him, but
We
not
do.
Saving him.
And then here's the let him live stuff.
Okay. I have the note.
So, chapter select. Good stuff. So I actually don't need to have all these fucking Cool. So I actually don't need to have all these different save slots then.
Yeah.
If it'll give me the chapter select to go to where I want to go.
I don't know, I'm paranoid I might still keep one anyway.
Daybreak is not free.
Also, can you start with Daybreak?
Kinda. Like it wouldn't. Nothing would make sense, but kinda. So, I'm at the rooftop and I saw him and they've been waiting for me. What's going on? Because why would you leave the gym without saying anything? Because I just murdered a currently innocent human being. Maybe you didn't want to see Aotsuki looking like that.
Aha!
You have nothing to worry about, Sumino. You made a wise decision. You did the right thing. He was trying to destroy me. Your commanding officer. And that's not all. He was trying to slaughter all of humanity. You're our savior, the hero who saved mankind. So you don't have a single thing you need to regret. I don't know about that, personally. I get the feeling you're walking down the wrong path. Or perhaps I should say he strayed off the path he was meant to walk as a human being. It may be true that Ato committed many crimes in the future you know, Takumi. But he hadn't done anything wrong here and now, had he? Thought crimes. He was going to. 1984. I'm watching. I'm Big Brother. That's me. You've executed an innocent human being for crimes he might have possibly committed in the future. That's true. Like, technically, if we let him live, we could diverge to a bunch of different paths and try and get him to see our side, potentially. Because now that we know what kind of person he is and how he views us and shit, we would then have 100 days to actually try and truly befriend him and change his mind. But nah. Fuck that bitch!
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
For now.
No.
And then in a future future outing when we get more endings, I gotta save my friend. Right now, fuck that bitch.
Too angry. Fuck that bitch.
The wound's too fresh.
It is. Fuck it. Fuck that bitch.
People can change. I believe so, at least. But you didn't give him the chance. Damn right. That doesn't sound like the right thing to do to me. Hey, you. You want to be next? You want to be next? Shut up. Huh? Do you think I don't know all that already? You don't have to shove it down my throat. I clenched my fists and practically barked my rebuttal at the ghost boy before running off to my room. It was oppressively silent in my room. I didn't bother to turn the lights on. I just sank into a corner and wrapped my arms around my knees. I did the right thing. I did the right thing. I repeated this to myself over and over again.
You're our savior.
I am. I'm the best. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. But why can't I stop thinking about what he said after?
You've executed an innocent human being for crimes he might have possibly committed in the future. People can change. I believe so, at least. But you didn't give him the chance.
Damn right. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I covered my ears and squeezed my eyes shut. But when I did, I could see Ato, now a blackened lump of flesh, staring at me hatefully. My eyes flew open. I was scared to so much as blink. I focused on my breathing, the only sound in the room. And spent the night curled into a ball, my eyes wide open the whole time. You've unlocked Chapter Select. This option will allow you to jump to the beginning of each day or directly before or after story decisions. You can access Chapter Select from the menu. Use it to complete 100% of the story. So, fucking... Thing is, I don't know when I'm... Like...
Get ready for your... Prepare to spend...
Like,
Be ready to
I would hope that each ending of each route I would know is the ending because of the... It would lead me to the credits. Takumi, what the hell, man? Why did you... Ato, he... Everyone's cold eyes pierced through as I stepped into the cafeteria. They were all staring at me suspiciously. We all saw the body in the gym. And then Siri showed up. Right, I explained what happened to everyone. I told them you came from the future. I told them Ato was abnormal, that he tried to destroy me last night. I told them everything, but they seemed reluctant to believe me. Obviously, you tell us he came back from the future. And you think any of us are dumb enough to just be like, oh, well, if you say so. Yeah, none of us are that stupid. If a useless single-celled organism like me might be permitted to speak up, are we sure Takumi isn't experiencing some sort of delusion? At the very least, there's no way he can prove he's not. That would mean Mr. Sumino got caught up in this delusion and ended up murdering someone. That would make him the abnormal one around here. Tako's words weighed heavily on me, but it wasn't true. I'm not sure if I'd made the right choice last night. I still didn't have the confidence in my decision, even though I already made it. But what I experienced last time really happened. There's no way this was a delusion. I need them to understand that, if nothing else. Everyone, hear me out. It's a long story, but... I looked right into everyone's eyes as I began to recount what I know about the previous 100 days. I told them everything that happened. World Death, Cryptoglobin, the Exodus Project, the artificial satellite. I told them about the boy made of undying flames and his infant body in the defense room. Even the existence of Second-Class Defense Academy and the 5 other fighters there under the command of Nigo. The only thing I left out was what I learned about Nozomi, the secret she'd shared that first time between her and me. It was night by the time I was done talking, but still, doubt in their faces never left. I knew why, too. It was because I'd killed Ato. In their eyes, my story was nothing more than an elaborate and lengthy excuse. Like I was trying to confuse them by weaving a fantastical, impossible tale. I see. I think I understand. It doesn't look that way to me. I simply mean I understand what you think happened. Whether it's true or not is another story. Talking anymore is just a waste of time. Why don't we call it for today and get out of here? Right, it's late now. What do we do with Ato's body? It's still lying there in the gym. Should we bury him? Wait, it would be so pitiful to bury him when he looks like a burnt pretzel stick. I wish we could do something about that. Like what? Restore his body to how it used to be, perhaps? Is that even possible? Obviously, I can't do it, but maybe Siri? Oh, well, I mean, it's not like I can't do it, but... It's a super secret technique written at the very end of the Super Secret Commanding Officer Manual. So how in the world did you know about it, Shizuhara? Just a guess. A guess? But why would we do that? I told you, it's such a pity. We don't know if he really was a traitor or not. A body deserves dignity no matter what sins that person may have committed in life. Is it only normal to want a body in such a tragic state to look more like it used to be? No! He killed you! Fuck him! No one objected to her suggestion. Siri reluctantly agreed. He must have decided it wasn't worth antagonizing everyone over when it was only our 3rd day here. And so we transported Ato's body to a classroom on the 2nd floor. Fuck that son of a gun. It's cold. What is this room? It's a morgue. Hey, we never did anything here. And it makes sense. We couldn't officially die. But now we have the 2nd floor classroom open as the morgue. Interesting. What? I don't remember that from the last time. You never used it. Well, in a way, that's a good thing. This is where we store the bodies of those whose causes of death are unknown. Say one of you got killed by an unknown weapon during a defensive battle. A bioweapon or nanomachines or something like that. In that case, we'd need to dissect you in order to properly determine the cause. We need a place to store the bodies in a situation like that. Which is why we have this room. The temperature is set really low to keep the bodies from decomposing. Everybody hunched their shoulders against the cold as they looked around the room. Their breaths steamed in the air. Well then, I'm going to get started on restoring the body. Would you all mind stepping out? How long will it take? I should have it done by tomorrow morning. Alright, one last thing. We were about to leave when Siri stopped us. I know it's sudden, but as of today, I'd like to officially designate Sumino as the Special Defense Team Unit's leader. Huh? You saved me, Sumino, and you know the future. Plus, you have red hair, so that'll make you a great leader. True that? What kind of reason is that? I will not entertain any objections. That's an order from your commanding officer. Disobey and you will be court-martialed. You're to do as Sumino says starting tomorrow. Got it? Yeah, leader, humanity, leader. We returned to the roof. Everybody's faces were even more gloomy than having seen Eito's body up close. They all vanished inside the rooms without saying a word. Left on my own, I casually glanced up at the sky and saw the satellite. The artificial satellite hung in the sky, lit with countless mechanical lights. It felt further away than the last time I saw it. Just then, I heard a pop inside my head. The very next moment, I was suddenly unconscious. God damn it. We got clubbed again somehow. Now who's betraying me? In the morning, I skipped going to the cafeteria and went back there. Instead, somebody else had gotten there before me. Hideko. Good morning. Did you eat breakfast? No, not yet. I'm not hungry. I can maybe go for a frog, though.
Oh.
A frog? Forget that. It's a fucking dissection joke. What are you doing here? After a moment of silence, Hideko answered. Probably for the same reason you are. I wanted to see the results of the restoration. Siri's not here. Does that mean he's done? Only one way to find out. Hideko approached the body. She stopped in front of it and quietly pulled back the sheet covering Eito's body.
Looks like it's done. At the very least, he's not a burnt pretzel anymore.
Okay, Hideko, can you leave so I can turn him into a burnt pretzel? Slurp. I felt vaguely relieved seeing him. Of course, I hadn't forgiven him for what he'd done to us last time, but I felt some guilt about bringing him to such an undignified end. Now that his body was back to the way it used to be, the painful mass of emotions within me eased a
It
little.
feels wrong to bury him in the dirt after all this effort to get him so pristine. Why don't we leave him like this for a little longer?
No! Hideko covered him with a sheet once more. No sooner had she finished than Gaku came barreling into the room. There you guys are! We found something messed up. Come look! Messed up? Just hurry, you'll see for yourself. Hideko and I practically flew down the stairs as we followed Gaku to the classroom on the first floor, dashing inside upon our arrival. Killing game time! What is this? Spray paint. Someone sprayed a message on a digital blackboard. I looked at the message. Leave the school now or I'll kill you all. Sounds like Dotami. I was the first one to find it. I finished breakfast early and was wandering around the school when I saw this. Then he came back to the cafeteria and told us about it. So I guess killing Eito starts the killing game route because we technically killed one of our own
I guess
at the start. For what reason doesn't matter, we technically killed a comrade. So I guess we're on a killing game route.
Huh?
We all came running to see for ourselves. But who would pull some kind of dumb prank like this? Prank? I said what I said. Who would take this shit seriously? Looks like it's some snot-nosed kid wrote it. I believe it, though. It's way more interesting that way. I smell a killing game in the air. Whether it's serious or not, we do know it's not the work of an invader. The alarm would have gone off if one of them tried to get in here. They don't know our language on top of that. I doubt it could have been one of them. What if it was Eito? Huh? Maybe the restoration brought him back, like a zombie? I don't think that's possible. His appearance may have been restored, but his cryptoglobin is gone. And besides, we just saw him. He definitely wasn't breathing. So that means the person behind this threat is in the room with us now? Everybody glanced around, trying to see what everyone else was thinking. Their eyes were filled with distrust and unease. Wait, but hold on. There's one other person it could be, right? Everyone seemed to have an idea of what I was getting at. That's right, Siri. I definitely wouldn't put it past him. But why would he write a threatening message like this? We can figure that out later. For now, we need to find him. And so began the hunt for Sirei. We found him only seconds later. It turned out he was very close to the classroom.
No.
So he still died.
Siri.
What the hell? You're kidding!
Why? How could this happen to him?
Everyone was deeply disturbed, but the shock I felt went far beyond theirs. Yeah, especially since his body was disposed of on school grounds this time.
Right.
After all, I'd seen this very scene before the last time I went through this. Back then, Ato had been responsible for it, but Ato didn't exist in this world any longer. I'd killed him myself 2 days earlier. And yet, the same thing is happening all over again. The whole reason I fought Ato in the first place was to prevent this. So how? Why? We returned to the classroom in a daze. Everyone stood around in silence for some time. Their eyes were cast downward, expressions grave. Finally, Gaku broke the silence. Takemaru, do you still think this is all a prank? But if this isn't a prank, then it's just not fair. They didn't even give us a chance to leave. Maybe it means the kill you all part will start as soon as we see the message. Still, it's not right. It's highly probable that Siri was destroyed before we woke up. Somebody would have noticed otherwise. That means it happened before Gaku found the message. So one of us had to die before we even knew we were being threatened? How utterly unreasonable. In movies, terrorists always set off a small-scale explosion and then claim responsibility, right? Once everyone knows it's not a prank, they announce that they're going to carry out another crime. Darumi had a point. It was possible the culprit did this to Sirei to show they were serious. In that case, we'd be fine so long as we did what they demanded. Temporarily leaving the school and seeing what happened before returning would be the safest option. But there was no guarantee that the person who wrote the message was the same person who destroyed Sirei. It wasn't out of the question that the message was really just a prank. But even if it was, we'd still have to deal with their threat of whoever destroyed Sirei still being nearby. For now, I need to figure out if we listen to the message or not. Do we leave the school or do we ignore it and stay? It's up to me to decide.
I don't even know.
Maybe I should make this your playthrough.
No.
I'll take care of the gameplay parts. Like I'll take care of the combat parts. But you know, leave you to make all the decisive decisions. We're gonna go through it all anyway.
I don't want to choose. I don't know.
Well, we're gonna choose next time. As always, thank you all for watching, and if you're enjoying the series and want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, follow me on Twitch, DarkNova3, and if you want to support the channel, check out the Patreon link in the description. For just $1 a day, or $1 a month, you can help support me bringing the best content that I can.
Till then.